Good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Big Men on Campus podcast. It's Wednesday, February 7th, 2018. I'm your host, the Big Men on Campus here, getting you ready for tonight in college hoops. Going over some plays tonight that I will be on personally. Off a 3-0 night last night, getting the job done with Tennessee over in the Buffalo game and over or under in Mississippi, Alabama. Mississippi State, Alabama, very nice 3-0 night. So we'll take it. We'll move on. 95 and 56, 63%, up 33 units on the season. We will keep trudging along, hopefully, as we continue to profit. It's one night at a time, and we're not going to talk too much about last night because it was last night. You could go 0-2 or 0-3 tonight. So we got to just keep it moving, keeping it going forward, and keeping jumping. Welcome into all the people out there. A lot of people in here already. I really appreciate it. I know it's because I'm winning, and I hope you hang with me for the whole season. I hope I can provide you with great information, and we can keep cashing. Let's get into tonight's games. Can't name everyone. A lot of people in here, but it's nice to see you nonetheless. Also tonight, keep in mind, 7 o'clock Eastern, Donnie Rightside and I will be live on SBR Sports Picks. We'll be hanging out with you for an hour or two, chatting about the games tonight. We'll be focusing in on Virginia, Florida State. We'll be watching that game. I urge you to join us over there as we hang out and chat about the games. Let's get into tonight's action. First game, gonna go to the Big East, and we're gonna take a look at Creighton and DePaul. We're gonna take a look at the total. I'm gonna go over 155 in this game. This one jumped out to me right away. It's a game that I've gotten involved with some Big East totals, and the Big East totals have been really good. I had I had one last week with Marquette, and I've had some good ones here. And I look at this total, and I just see points in this game. I mean, at 155, it's not into the 160s like some of these totals. I mean, you're getting a Creighton team that's coming in here that's been fantastic offensively all season, shooting the ball up over 50%, 86 points a game. They're very fast, too. 45th in the country in pace of play. Possessions are high for this group, and they've gone over in 6 of 10 on the road this year. And defensively, they've had major issues as well. They're giving up almost 83 points a game on the road and allowing teams to shoot 47.5%. Not a good look for a DePaul team that has had some struggles at times offensively this year. But when you back DePaul, it's clear you want to back them at home. They're a lot better offensively at home, scoring over 75 points a game. They've had their issues defensively as well, particularly stepping up in conference. In the conference season, opponents are shooting 46% and scoring over 80 points a game. Both these teams very good for the foul line. Creighton, a team that can knock you down from three as well. And that's been one of the concerns for DePaul this year. They've had major issues against the three. You look at home this year, opponents are shooting 40.1% from three against DePaul when they're at home. So that's a concern here. The last 4 games between these two have gone up and over the total. I don't see any particular reason why Creighton can't push 85, 87 points. I mean, this DePaul team just had a lot of trouble stepping up in competition, and I think DePaul's good for at least 70. I think that's the main key in this game. You would expect that this one's a bit of a runaway game as well, and those are the kind of games you want when you have it over. You want just open play, back and forth. DePaul's actually really good pace-wise as well, 95th in the country. So they're not a team that farts around with the ball either. They get up and down the court and create extra possession. So for me, I'm going to go over 155 here in DePaul and Creighton and hit us with that one as our first pick. Going to discuss some comments, then I'll get into the other pick. 2 picks tonight. Big man, you're the man. Thank you for all the hard work. Thanks. No problem. Brock Batava, thanks, man. Big man, nice speaking with you. Yep, call again. Call whenever you want. Also, guys, keep in mind tonight, 10:30 Eastern, the Viva La Vega show with me and Blackjack Fletcher. give us a call tonight. Loved hearing from a lot of you last night. We've had a fun time with the show. It's been a mix of talking about sports, discussing betting strategy, kind of how we handle cards, and me and Blackjack both have real good nights. So, I urge you to check us out tonight in that one. Thanks for listening, Mook. Craig West, thanks. Dean Stevenson, what's up? P. White, thanks for listening. How about Newport County? Good call. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're killing it, Caleb. We're killing it. Let's keep it going to the next pick. Gonna go back to this one. I bet it earlier this year and gonna bet it again here. I'm gonna go over 155 as well. Sanford and Wofford. Look, I mean, going right back to the well with this game, I was in it. I had it last week, and I'm going to be on it this week. 155 is still available at Bookmaker. You can also get it at Just Bet, sportsbetting.ag. I'm going to go 155 here and go over the number. I really like this total. We had it last time. I think it was like 90, like 93, 89 or something. Really high scoring game. And it was a fun one. I mean, it was over with like 9 minutes to go. Sanford's 13-6 to the over this year. They're giving up over 85 points a game on the road. Sanford's having major trouble defensively. And when on the road, opponents at home are shooting 51.3%. Just dreadful shooting. All right, well, 157. All right, well, then I guess we'll go 157. I'm seeing 155 here at Bookmaker. It looks like it just changed. But whatever, 157 then. Again, we don't have all the same books. Keep that in mind. Guys, I'll be honest, I'm kind of irritated today, frankly, so I might get a little annoyed here. Okay, well, again, this is what these people do. They have issues with the number. I'm on 157, whatever, 157. I'm seeing 155, but, I'm sure some idiot will jump all over me because they gave out 155, so I'll go 157. Opponents, now my fucking train of thought's all fucked up. Okay, last 4 games, Sanford's giving up over 90 points a game. That's a major problem. I mean, 90 points a game that's NBA type of numbers teams are giving up. This Wofford team's really rolling at home, 81 points a game. They have Cam Jackson back, which is important. I really like that. I mean, he's a big part of this lineup. Him and Fletcher McGee, really, really important to have them two both in the lineup. Both these teams pretty good from the 3-point line. And you look at this series, 4 of the last 5 books have gone over the number. Or 4 of the last 5 games have gone over the number. I'd imagine both these teams will get up and down the court. It won't really matter. For me, I'm going to go over in this game at 150. What do we have here? I guess we'll have to do 157. I'll take the highest number possible. But I'm sure it'll lose because 155 I have, and I bet it already, but whatever. 157. All right, we'll go with those two. Sanford, Wofford over 157 and over 155. Creighton and DePaul. Yeah, guys, again, I need to make this perfectly clear. When I give plays out, you don't pay me to give you plays. I'm giving you the numbers I bet them at. If I give it out at 155 and you ask me if I like it at 157, the answer is probably going to be no. In this case, I think there'll be plenty of points scored. But going forward, if I don't like it at that number, I don't like it. If I get it 155, that's where I got it, 155. So I'm taking 157 because I know some dork will be out there bitching and whining because they gave out a stale line, even though, I'm just trying to help people here. So I personally bet it at a lot lower number, but if that's going to be what it is, that's what it's going to be 157, whatever. Also, guys, want to make this perfectly clear right now. I will not be on the air tomorrow. I will not be here at 5 o'clock. when the games come out, they come out. I'm going down to the parade. I'm not, there's one day out of the year that I'm gonna take some time and enjoy myself. So I won't be here. So making that clear. Um, yeah, I agree. 10,000 followers. Good point. Um, we got to make that happen. I'll go through a couple games here and we'll look to wrap it up here. UVA line keeps peeling back, which is kind of a concern here. I mean, we talked about this on the roundtable. This is my issue with Virginia. The line's at 2.5 now. I would take Florida State. Gun to my head. I think they're going to win this game. We can we could talk about last night because I mean I don't know how that has much bearing on this game, but I just as a bettor I'm going to look at this game and go the other way. I just at some point Virginia's going to lose. At some point Virginia is not going to be unbelievable, and I think it could be this one. Long and athletic or Florida State, and I think against Virginia here they're going to struggle a little bit. Both teams will struggle a little bit, but I think towards the end of the game, Florida State will hang and have the opportunity at home to get a win here. Um, I considered the under in the UConn South Florida game. Both these teams are really struggling on offense, particularly USF. I mean, all year they've had problems. In conference, they're shooting 38.5%. UConn has had their fair share of trouble as well. This is going to be a boring, boring, boring basketball game. And I'm not sure they get the 129.5. So for me, I'm kind of looking at the under in this game. You know, Gonna probably just stay off it, but might be worth a look. What else do we have here? Yeah, I considered Kansas State. Honestly, I like the 5 there. They've covered 6 of 10 in conference. They're great from the foul line. And I don't know that I see a 5-point difference between these two teams. You look at the last 3 games between K-State and Texas Tech, they've been decided by 3, 3, and 1. So, I mean, both these teams have been, very competitive, very close to the vest, and for the most part, they've been great games. So, don't be surprised to see that one, kind of close. Kansas State's done a nice job this year. They need Brown to get going. But all in all, Dean Wade might be a problem for Texas. Trying to make sure I don't get a cold here. Drink a little orange juice here. Northern Iowa, Bradley. Only thing I really considered in this game was the under. Both these teams are very slow pace wise. Both these teams are very old school. Missouri Valley, slow pace, defense, play in the half court. I think first one to like 55 probably wins this game. I'm all over that. But the total is super low, isn't it? 132. I honestly, frankly, if you said to pick a side, I'd probably go Northern Iowa here. I think people are pretty down on them, but they have a great home court advantage there. And look, Bradley's a nice team, but I'm more or less interested in them in Peoria, not on the road in Northern Iowa. So I would kind of look there towards that side there, Northern Iowa, laying the number. What else do we have here? Drake, Loyola, Illinois. Loyola, Illinois is murdering it, man, right now offensively. I mean, they're shooting over 55% at home this year. They're just crushing teams, really. They've done a great job in conference and really look like the team to beat in Missouri Valley. Drake, though, we know they can hang in games. They are great from the foul line. They're good from 3. They have Reed Timmer who could take a game over. Don't be surprised to see Drake hang around and for this game to get up and over the 141 that's out there. Loyola, Illinois is going to put points up at home. That's what they always do. And Drake, We've seen them hang in some games this year, coming through the back door. So that's an interesting one there. Um, you mentioned you were somewhat frazzled today. Yeah, I just don't really feel like doing this, honestly. Um, some days you just get tired, man. It's rainy. I just, I got my mind on other things. That's all. Um, and not for nothing. Like when I give out a pick and I get 8,000 people telling me that it's the wrong number. Um, that's the line I got it at. I'm not here to appease anyone. I'm here to put out the picks that I gave and have. Um, you know, Unfortunately, the number went up, but I'll be nice and be like normal. And that's nothing no one other capper will do. I'll take the number that's available right now. 157. It's got beat on it. What are you gonna do? East Carolina Temple. Yeah, I mean, pretty good play. I gave it out as a free play of the day. I don't hate it. I think it's really for me about um, you know Temple. I don't trust them laying points. That's been something I've widely told everyone all year. I wouldn't be laying above 10 points with them ever. Um, I I'm concerned a bit about tonight's crowd there. I don't know it's going to be very good home court wise. I think they're going to be looking ahead a bit till to tomorrow's game. No one really cares about East Carolina, so I could see the team kind of sleepwalking through this one after 2 wins. Um, what happened to the format change today? There is no format change today. I said I might do it next week, Monday. Um, Already went over Virginia. Thanks, Blue Bayou. All right, where else we at here? I have no thoughts on Auburn. I think that number's where it should be. No, I have no NBA. Penn State, no real opinion. Purdue, we went over on the round table. Lean Ohio State. Wyoming, Utah State. Kind of like Wyoming there, honestly. Thoughts on Duquesne, Dayton? Nah, not really. Should Tyronn Lue get fired? Yeah, probably. Probably 112, I would think. In the Virginia game tonight, I'd honestly lean over. I think if you like Florida State, you got to think the game will go over. No, I don't like Creighton on the side. Today's plays over 157, Sanford, Wofford, over 155, Creighton, DePaul. I would lean Penn State. Yep, 10:30. Uh, if I had to take a dog today, as far as to win, I would probably go with Georgia. I think they win tonight. Plus 150 is not too bad. Whenever Vandy plays, I'll fade them. St. John's, Villanova, no opinion. No opinion on Colorado. LSU, not really. Florida should be able to get the job done there at home. LSU plays no defense. Florida, they're so inconsistent, though, hard to bet on. I don't know that I would get involved with them. Yeah, I'm not sick. I just don't feel like doing the show. That's all. I'm not sick. I don't feel like doing the show. That's all. I'm on the air a lot, man. Sometimes I just want to, you know, do my own thing. I'm not sick. Stop saying I'm sick. I'm not sick. Fucking hell. Also in the Josh McDaniel situation, I think he's a shithead, just like every other Patriot person. But if he's going to be the next coach in New England, I would probably understand. I get it, but it's kind of a shitty move to make. I'm not sick. I don't go to strip clubs. Big man, I heard you had a really bad stomach bug. That was about like a month ago. And listen, I appreciate you thinking of me, but I do not have a stomach bug. And I can't call it an early night. I got a lot to do tonight. I'm just trying to rest, and this would be a show that I would just cut out and just give my plays out. Yeah, if you root for the Patriots, you're a shithead. Just truthfully. Uh, Colts are fucked, pretty much. Yeah, settle down, Barry. We're not going through the whole card, all right? Barry's like literally naming off every single game. Uh, let's just talk. Douglas, you should get blocked. Fuck off. Douglas, stop talking about me being sick. I'm not sick. Stop doing it. No, they're not going to grease at the light poles. No reason to. It's a celebration. Nah, it's not my thing. That's Gabe's thing. Settle down. You're on here every day and people still bitch. Taylor, I could cure cancer tomorrow and people would still bitch and have something to say. Yeah, I bought new Eagles gear. Yep. Would you have skydived for the Eagles to win a championship? No. Get Douglas out of here, Matt. See you later, Douglas. Why don't you go get you to the doctor yourself? Clearly, you have some head problems. Flash being bitter about a 10-team parlay was hilarious. He wasn't bitter. He doesn't do them. He's not a parlay guy. He's an old school guy. Flash is a former Premier League player, guys. I mean, he knows plenty about soccer, and he just doesn't bet parlays. How do you do this? Comments are making me nuts, and I'm just watching. I don't know, man. I wonder. Did you get the Eagles package? No, I haven't. Nope. Any new shows you on lately or documentaries? Not really. Just what have I watched? No, I haven't really watched anything new lately. He played for a lot of teams: Southampton, Sheffield Wednesday, a lot of different ones. Any thoughts on Villanova? Mm, they should get it right, but kind of a low point in their schedule. But they've been killing teams at home, so I wouldn't really step in front of them. Thanks, Carlos. Appreciate it, man. I have no idea what's for dinner tonight. BMOC, wish you'd consider keeping the form. You're a gangster. Don't take shit. This is a must watch show. Yeah, guys, I don't know if people can understand. The change in format is better. You can call in. It's way better. But I guess if people really don't want it, I won't do it. Thoughts on Lonzo becoming a dad? Shit, news to me. I didn't even hear about that. Oh, there you go. Good for him. Good for her. I would have fucking got rid of her a long time ago. She's sexy, but she's kind of irritating. Good for him. Shout out to him. Shout out to her. I mean, hanging out in the family. No, I haven't watched that. Sounds good, Reggie. Thoughts on UNC Duke tomorrow? Oh, talk about it tomorrow. What headphones are these? Logitech. I could definitely get to the Final Four. If you could get me tickets, yeah. Get in touch with me, Slaughter. Colorado? Maybe. I don't live with my mom. Now, why the hell would my mom cook me a meal? My mom has got her own life. Thoughts on the parent walking off? Shitty decision. Not cool. I mean, your son's making a huge decision. You walk off because he didn't choose the team you liked. And what team did she even like? Tennessee or Alabama? Shut up, Luke Slavens. Not in the mood. Luke Slavens knows I like the balls. He comes in here and goes, "They're like the Pats, trash." Get the fuck out of here, will you? How can people whine about the new format? It's fun. It's like the show we do at night. I don't know what would be bad about it. I got my refund today. Good for you. Would I rather go to the Final Four or World Series? Final Four. Good stuff, Dexter. Yeah, I will. I'll watch that. I'll probably watch it up next. Calling in is fun. It's like calling in and chat with us. How much will it cost to go set up to do show on YouTube? Nothing. You just got to get people to follow you. Favorite sporting event? Probably the NFC Championship this year. As far as the other ones, World Series Game 5, 2009. Um, Eagles Cowboys 44-6. That was a great game. Some of the Sixers playoff games in the 2001 season. No, Temple's not going to make the dance. Last Sunday ranked for me. eh, I mean, I wasn't at the game, so I can't really. It didn't really rank anywhere. I doubt I'll ever come to Hawaii, but maybe. There's no cost to call in. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up for tonight. Also, tomorrow, no right side of campus will not be on the air tomorrow. So we're not on the air really at all. I'll be on the air at night with Blackjack Fletcher, but that's it. Omar Nemri. I didn't see your question. What was it? Omar Nemri hasn't made one comment on this chat yet. Comes in and says, keep ignoring me. Ask your question again. I didn't see it. Yeah, I heard about that. All right, take it easy, man. All right, hurry up, Omar. I'm about to get off the air. Thanks, Tony. Not really. Iowa State's not very good, and they're shitty on the road. So no, I don't think they're laying that big a number. They're way better defensively than Texas or Iowa State. And by the way, guys, when you call in, if you call in, you can hear the show while you're on hold. So it's not like you just sit there and wait. You hear the show on hold. So settle down. All right, guys. Everyone have a great night. Tonight's plays over 157, Wofford, Sanford, over 155, Creighton, DePaul. Everyone have a great night. I will be back later with Donnie Rightside on SBR Forum, talking about the games going on currently. Watching a little betcast action, and also later tonight with Blackjack Fletcher. Everyone have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.